All right, today's the day. The package has arrived from CS Racing Exhaust Systems. Just showing you some of the parts here that we're going to be installing today on the 2024 Kawasaki Eliminator. The instructions were very basic, but trust me, it's not that hard to install. Okay, first thing we're going to be doing is removing the stock muffler. It might be a good idea to put something under the muffler so it doesn't drop down like that. Next up, I'm going to be removing the exhaust sleeve. And with a little tug, I'm going to remove the muffler. This weighed in at around 12 pounds, by the way. Okay, next, I'm going to be removing the pipes and just showing you what the new ones are going to look like. Before you try to remove the O2 sensor, it's a good idea to take off the pipes. Actually, I had a lot of difficulty trying to take this thing off, so I ended up going backwards and taking the pipes off first, which allowed me to get the sensor off. The pipes are off, and there's the O2 sensor. And there's the stock exhaust compared to the CS Racing exhaust. Next up, I'm going to be removing the sensor port plug, but put this aside because you're going to need this later on. Okay, I was so excited to put the new pipes on that I completely forgot about that O2 sensor. So don't do what I am doing right here. Make sure you put the O2 sensor on first and then install the pipes. Minor setback, but we're all set. The pipes are on and they look amazing so far. Next up, I'm going to be installing the muffler. Make sure to remove the plastic cover, and that will reveal one of the bracket bolts. I'm going to use my breaker bar to loosen this up, and it's a good idea to keep the brackets and bolts loose so you can get everything to fit properly, and then you can go ahead and tighten everything down. And this is the new bolt that CS Racing has provided. It's a little bit longer, so that will allow the bracket to be mounted. For this bolt, I do not recommend tightening it all the way. Instead, use a pair of channel locks behind the bolt, holding the nut, and then slowly tighten it with an Allen wrench. There is another plug behind the exhaust, and I'll talk about that in just a second. Next up, I'm going to attach the muffler to the mount. And make sure to use some thread locker. Okay, once the bolts are tightened, I'm going to tighten the sleeve down and unscrew the cover bolts and install the cover. And there it is, the CS Racing exhaust for the Kawasaki Eliminator. One note, I did not install the baffle just yet. I wanted to see how it sounds without it. Okay, I took the bike out for about a 2-hour ride. This thing is super loud, so I'm going to go ahead and reinstall the baffle. For riding comfort, I prefer using the baffle along with some earplugs. Okay, so back to this little bolt. Actually is going to go in that other plug underneath the bike. And of course, I'm going to use my trusty thread locker to ensure that this thing does not come out at all. Well, there you have it. There's the install of the CS Racing exhaust for the Kawasaki Eliminator 2024. Overall, I'm super pleased with this exhaust. It sounds amazing. It looks awesome. I've definitely noticed an increase in performance with the bike. It's a little pricey. I think I ended up paying around $700 for it. It took about a month to arrive since it was being shipped in from Brazil. Let me know in the comment section below what you think, and I'd love to hear what kind of mods you have done to your bike. Well, there you have it, and I will see you next time. Ride safe.